Hey, it's your boy, Chango, coming at you with another video. This video is Tim Dillon making Ben Avery laugh. Brought to you by Topher Dillon. It's a different kind of Dillon, D-Y-L-A-N. But I got a suggestion for this. I'm hoping this is what you were looking for. I want to say it was Flex. It might have been someone else that suggested this, but if it is Flex, shout out to him. He's on a roll. He's always suggesting some fire shit. So if someone wants to take his throne, go ahead and post down in the comments some suggestions. I'm all about it. Anyways, I'm a Tim Dillon fan. Ben Avery, dude's cool, right? So I'm excited. Let's get right into it. Oh yeah, and there's a part 2 for this. So let me know if you guys are interested in seeing that after this. Let's go.
What if we flew in Candace Owens to come to the Friendsgiving? I want to reach out to her manager and go, I will pay Candace Owens $10,000. I will, thank you, patrons. This is where your money's going. I will fly Candace Owens and have Candace Owens and Nelk recreate the George Floyd incident. Yes or yes? Yes. And Barry Weiss will write an article and say that it's okay. This is the Friendsgiving that I would like. I'm asking if this is possible. The great Ray Kump went on one vacation to New Orleans with his mother. She took him 3 years ago. She flew him first class. And he left her and he went to a strip club. That's how to live a life. That's how to live life.
Car ups are $5 an hour because they get tips.
Oh, do you get a lot of tips?
They got a good amount of tips, but it's just... Yeah, they got a good amount of tips.
So it's under minimum wage. It's $5 an hour, and then you get tips.
Yes, sir.
Is it a fun place to work? Like, can I take some food home for myself?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so I could eat every day at Sonic if I wanted to.
Yeah, you just gotta. Yeah, pretty much you could have.
Yeah,
you can drink any drink you want.
Any drink I want. Okay, so it's $5 an hour, but I could drink all the soda I want.
Yeah.
Okay, and eat any food. Can I make myself an ice cream every now and then?
Yeah, of course. Yes, sir.
It's not a bad deal. $5 an hour, tips. Do they really give you? So they'll give you tips, and I can eat all the soda and burgers I want, and make myself an ice cream.
I mean, you can make yourself an ice cream, and then maybe one.
So you're in need of cooks, and do I have to be good at cooking?
No, sir, not at all.
Not really.
Yeah. No,
Now, what do you think they make in tips there? 20,000, 25,000 at Sonic tips. People at Shakeology.
Fucking, so real quick, that's like the third time I've reacted to that fucking Sonics video. But it's always good, right? God, I remember in my fat ass days, if I worked there, you better believe your boy Chango, those big ass smoothies, you can have all the drinks you want. Like, where do we draw the line, right? Because your boy right here would fucking smash some fucking, some drinks, some milkshakes, some frosties, whatever the fuck they call them there, right? Be all over that shit. I'd be eating like 200-300 calorie drinks and like, fucking I'd have one an hour and then fucking add a cheeseburger and some fries, some loaded fries, mind you, right? Your boy Chango was a complete fat ass at one point, and I would have totally, like back in my fat days, I would have totally, like, yeah. Anyways, let's carry on.
Have provided us with all the information we'll need. All you have to find is 5 other fat fucks that are desperate, that have postpartum depression. I love who this is being marketed to. They're like, Genies Story was great. She was laying on the floor of her trailer thinking about who's this product for? People that have given up all hope. Jeannie was sitting in her car with the engine on in her garage. She was 3 gasps away from meeting Jesus. And then Jeannie went inside And she went and she saw that her good friend at work had lost 3 pounds by drinking shakes all day. So his mother and father raped him constantly. They would sell him to other pedophiles in the community. When he was a young boy, he learned a deep sense of shame after killing both of his parents and then being sentenced to a juvenile hall for only 3 years because of the heinous nature of their crimes against him. He finally started running. Ironically, something he should have done years before. He ran and ran. He jumped over hurdle. He finally found his sister, his long-lost sister, later in life, and she raped him. And that gave him the strength to pursue his dreams of running and jumping over hurdles. And now he is here to compete in the Tokyo COVID Games. This is a very inspiring story. This young girl, for many, many years, was a Nazi. Raised in a small, quiet suburban town in Georgia, she discovered the alt-right at a young age. She started live streaming, started asking questions about Jewish people and the shapes of other people's skulls. For many years, she became a shitposter. She fought against misogyny in the alt-right online community for many years, establishing herself as one of the preeminent shitposter trolls in the neo-Nazi gaming community. Then, she left all that behind to swim at the Tokyo Games. We're going to structurally reform the... What? They're watching puppet shows. How this country doesn't have a dictator already is amazing. I'm amazed that we don't have a dictator already. With what people, where people are mentally in this country. And they like puppet shows. You gonna talk to them about climate change? Have the puppet do it. I mean, have a puppet moderate the debate. Folks, I don't know what you think is going to happen. I mean, I'm not trying to say that we don't have a lot of bright people here, but the average American, and this is why I could never run for anything, that in my past, and present, and future. But the reason I could never run for anything is because I go, the average American is the problem. Like, this is what people want. They want.
I thought about that a lot. I think he's onto something. So, like, the average American, right? I remember when I was a fat ass, or just, when I'm down, right? Thinking, like, man, if I just be average, I'd be okay with that, right? Like, I'm 300 pounds. If I can be average, like, that'd be awesome, right? Like, if I can lose some weight and whatever, right? But then when you consider that the average American isn't doing so hot, like, just all I gotta say, set your bars higher, because the bar isn't very high. And when I say that, it's just like physically, you look at the average American, right? Average American male is 5'9.5" and like 200 pounds. I think it's like 195, I think is what it was. 5'9.5", 195. So they are borderline obese, and that's the average male, right? And then you look at finances, right? The average person is paying $700-something car payment. Average person is $6,000 in credit card debt. Get the fuck out of here. Get your shit together, folks. That's all I gotta say. If this sounds like you, my bad. I'm not trying to hate, whatever, but I feel like as a society we can be doing better than that. And I'm not attacking you if that's what you think. But anyways, let's carry on.
On the puppets. That's why politics is a puppet show. They're all puppets. People are like, why are all our politicians puppets? It's like, because you like actual puppets. You like actual puppets. So why wouldn't the politicians be puppets? I mean, by the way, Venice, it's like, you go down there. The best things there are the bodybuilders with AIDS. Muscle Beach. All the bodybuilders with AIDS who've like beaten AIDS. They all have AIDS and they've beaten AIDS. They're so built, they no longer have AIDS or penises. Like they don't have, their penises have gone away because they've just pumped so much iron and they've all beaten AIDS. But I didn't see them today because the outdoor gym was being remodeled. Sadly. So we go into the Trump course. She goes into the bathroom to change her clothes like a true crackhead. Okay? She's like, where? She asked some fake question about the restaurant. She's like, when is the restaurant open? And then she goes, where's the restroom? I'm like, they know what you're in here for. They know you just want to go in there, deliver a baby, and leave it in the toilet. So just go do that, and I'll go take a shit, and then we'll leave. Okay? We don't have to pretend that we're here to talk to the event planner about throwing a wedding. Okay? They know you just want to abandon a baby in the bathroom. So, you'll love it. Because you're a big retard. And oxygen, air, and water has been wasted on you. But that's no reason not to have a Ridge wallet. None at all.
Fucking Ridge wallet.
You need a wallet. You need a wallet.
Talking about Ridge wallets, comment down below if you have one and if you like it. Cause I'm thinking about getting a new wallet. They have like those ones with the fucking MagSafe now. You put it in the back of your phone. Looks kind of cool. They have some sick designs. I've been considering it. But yeah, God, dude, Tim Dillon's just wild, right? And sometimes, like, he's on the shit, right? Like, he's got a point, but then other times, he's just talking shit. And I feel like for some people, it's kind of hard to tell which one he's doing, right? So, like, for example, he's sitting there talking about the bodybuilders in Venice Beach, right? They beat AIDS, really? They got the cure to AIDS. They don't have a dick. Is that what he was saying? Fucking Tim Dillon. I gotta say though, man, I went to Venice Beach. I went there probably like 4 years ago, 5 years ago. I thought it was kind of cool. I know like people shit on it because there's like a lot of homeless people and stuff. But while I was there, it wasn't too bad. Maybe they're over exaggerating. I thought it was actually kind of cool. Just, I don't know, man. If you get a chance to, go ahead and travel. I'm telling you, you get to experience all kinds of shit. And it builds character, like I said in one of my previous videos. It builds character the more shit you do, right? Even if shit goes bad, at the very least, you have a story to tell, right? And that, to me, you're creating memories, right? And like, what price how much money do you put on that, right? How valuable is memories, right? So, I have been fortunate enough to travel, and if you guys get a chance to, go ahead and do that. But I thought this was entertaining. Let me know in the comments if you're okay with part 2. Maybe I'll get on that. Shout out to whoever suggested this. Again, I think it was Flex, so shout out to him. And if you want to get name dropped, fucking suggest some fire shit, right? Doesn't necessarily have to be podcast or comedian related. If it's just something funny, I might consider it, right? Some wild, funny shit. And yeah. But if you enjoyed this, let me know by hitting me up with some likes. go ahead and subscribe. Otherwise, you're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out on Team Chongo. And better yet, while you're at it, go ahead and hit the notification bell so that way you get notified every time Team Chongo is doing it. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying right now, but just go ahead and do all that shit. Go ahead and comment down below. Go ahead and share it to like 10 people. Why not? It's your boy Chongo. Anyways, that's all I got. You guys take care. Peace out.